Welcome back to The Art of Nothing, your weekly form of escapism. Joined, as always, by the host with the most lies, Jordan Simi. What's up, baby?
Oh, no. I told you.
Yeah, you did. You
told
did.
you,
You
man.
called it.
Sorry, welcome to the negative chamber. I'm good, man. I'm good. How are you guys?
Oh, guys, let's just do a quick intro. No introduction needed today. Obviously, Normie's been on a few times, but Chicko, welcome back, baby.
Thanks for having me. Thanks, boys. Simi, thank you.
What do you got for him, Simi? Let's go.
Mate, no, I want to hear what you've been
Other
up to,
than
man.
knives in the back.
Oh, actually, before
me.
yeah, came
hear
to
it
my
out.
attention. Actually, I'm actually a very, very avid listener of the podcast, and
Appreciate it.
Thanks, bro.
so is my partner. But the other day, was it 2 weeks ago? I think it was. I was driving. I was driving from work, and listening to the podcast, and around. I think around. I was going past the city, and I felt a couple of daggers in my back, and I didn't have any way of rebuttal that. So I'm happy you guys let me on here because there have been a few.
Thank you.
Who are they
So,
coming
thank you.
from? Who are they coming from, Simi?
Not me.
All around
Ebbs
here.
ebbs and
All
flows.
around here.
Thank you. Not me. definitely
Regular,
not me.
actually.
It's not me. If anything, I've jumped on your back as a shell. To protect
You've taken them.
like a turtle shell, if you will.
You look like Donatello a little bit.
Oh, thank
Nah,
you.
Positive.
Yeah, positive,
On a positive
positive.
light. But yeah, thanks for having me, guys. Awesome podcast. Listen to it all the time. Partners, like I said, loves
Oh,
it.
your guys' partners listen to it, or your partner?
Mine
listen?
does, so
Is she
just be
listening to
very-
listen or listening to hear?
Yeah, listening to absorb.
Oh, listening to catch us out.
Maybe you should listen.
Oh,
Nah, communication. So
Hey, Ben, Norms, good?
I've been good, bro. I've been good.
Had a bit of a basketball game up on the weekend. Start Chicko, Normie versus me and Simi started to get a little bit heated. My little buddy started backing out, pulling up the hammy. Talk us through it.
That Hemi call was all time.
well, I wasn't
Can I ask
actually.
you a question?
Yeah, sure.
Like, if it got heated and we all got into a punch on, you'd win, I think.
I just simply don't.
Does everyone agree with that?
Yeah.
yeah, you're very strong.
But what?
I
why
don't
do-
actually. I do.
So, like, when it gets a little bit heated in sports, why do you like sort of back away?
Well, it's because I know you guys, and one thing is you guys all have like pretty large egos, right? So. I'm like, is it worth it? Is it worth not talking to my mates for a couple of weeks? If you guys were to attack me, it would just go straight over my head. I'd talk to you the next day. But if I was to attack one of you guys, like you've been holding on to the grudge when
What?
when Nick Black dunked on your ass, this 15-year-old child
And then I
dunked.
did it to you.
No, you didn't dunk.
My
on me,
balls were
bro.
on that nose, bro, and then you went missing.
But like that was 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And he brought it up on that day. And that's
I
when I
messaged-
thought to myself, I need to pull a hammy here before it gets out of hand.
I messaged you after the game, and I didn't
Because
get anything back.
he looked at me and he's like, yeah, I got you. And I was like,
You don't
oh
like when I'm on my
no.
bullshit, eh? You don't like
Nah, it was when I little boy, when I get the fuck out of my way,
can't
get out of my
handle-
way, little boy.
You can't handle
Remember at the
it, eh?
start, and I went like
Yeah.
this, and he goes, oh, okay.
You're on him, bro. You're on him.
But I hit like a 5-10K run on the soft
Soft
sands.
sand.
We'll say 8. We'll find ourselves in the middle.
Round
Nah,
up to
we'll
the
say
middle
4Ks. We'll say 4Ks.
You were very up early, and your story
Yeah, I was going for a trot,
story was
and
good.
and
Goofy.
that got
you
me
know
for
me.
a good, that got me for a good hour, bro. I was just losing it.
Yeah, I was just fucking, I was just on my goofy shit that morning, and then I was knackered. I used all my senso beans up too early, you know what I mean? Fuck, I was struggling, man. I was struggling, bro.
You got us the first game though when you were
Yeah,
bullying.
nah, but yeah, it's that fitness, man, catches up with you. But it was a good game. I liked it
all
up
these
there.
training videos you're putting up, are they recent or in
Bro,
the
but
past?
I've just gone for a long ass run, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I'm just asking the question.
I'm
Don't bite my head off.
not biting your head off.
Oh god, we're back to the game
I,
again.
no.
Hey,
I said that this morning. I go,
hey.
did you train this morning or post old videos?
But see, like your guys' type of training, it's different training. You know what I mean? Like,
What hard?
nah, your guys' training's more like bisexual. My one's more for survival.
Survival.
You know what I mean? Like if we were in a crowd, like, I'd be sweet. You know what I mean?
Next question. If we were to get into a fight, obviously I'm out the equation. I can't fight. But the next two boys, who would we have the best chance of getting you?
Fuck.
It'd be Normie because Normie's knocked me out before. But although to
Normie
my
can
defense,
throw
I was
them.
pissed, and I did trip over the gutter.
You weren't pissed enough when your king hit me from behind.
Yeah, but I didn't get you properly. I was pissed and it sort of went.
No, you didn't. Did you actually kick
From behind, so you couldn't have been that drunk.
Yeah,
not my
it's
friend.
actually- but no, but
Not
do you
my
know,
buddy.
do you know when he
Your
gets a
best
bit too
mate from
lippy?
Yeah.
When he gets a bit too lippy and then he's got you in the death roll.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what it was.
No, yeah.
Little
It-
man syndrome, right? It always gets you.
when was the last time you guys caught up before this all happened?
What?
Because, like, you know, when you don't see Normie for a bit and you get pissed off.
No, this is we're on a trip. boys.
What a trip.
Oh,
Yeah, we're on a boy
this-
shot.
oh,
Austin.
you would have
That's
been,
Austin.
you would have been pissing him off. Then you would have been.
No,
He would have been
He had a
saying
crowd.
something. Yeah, yeah.
No, it wasn't.
You'd be like, "Oh my god, man!" You would have just been saying that all the time, and he would have been. It would have just fucking. He would have waited for you to turn around and just.
Yes.
I
had a
walked
sip
out the
of his
door
beer
and
and-
King hit me as soon as we walked out the door. Fucking, what is this? What's happening?
Who was that? Yeah.
Fuck, look back, it was me, mate.
I would have turned around, looked at him, and then fell on the ground.
Fuck.
I got you. In your career, you're done.
Who would you be worried about more?
Oh,
None of us, let's be real.
yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I just don't even look at it that way. But it would probably be Normie.
Just rangy.
Like, and this is no disrespect. Like, I grew up with like my stepbrothers, but he's got that Aboriginal fighting techie. You know what I mean? Like, it's like that, you know what I mean? Like they got the one shoulder like that. And that's how he fights too. And I'm like, I thought it was. She's like, no, he goes like that. He goes like that. And he's got the hand here.
Shut up!
That's it. That's how my stepbrother fights. I was like, oh, what's this? I wasn't used to the Philly shell until I moved to Australia. I wasn't familiar with the Philly shell, the Eagleby shell. So it's a real thing.
Year 7, don't
One of those
fucking-
the boxing techniques that didn't make it out of amateurs. But yeah. So it would probably it'd be Normie. He's clipped me a few times with me.
We've actually had
But I
some-
do have him in Brazilian jiu-jitsu. I do have him.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Go right.
What about
Yeah, I've got you a couple of times in the
Remember when
lounge.
you and Jacko had a wrestle upstairs? Were you there for that?
Oh, did Jacko get him? No.
Nah, Jacko went alright, but he just got him
Who,
right out.
who got you that wrestle at the 10 of the Kenny house? Was it you and Oz wrestling?
No, it was Normie
Oh,
put me
no.
in the and he goes, he put me in a leg lock and he goes, tap or I'll break it. And I go, I got it on video. I do have it on video. And then Hoz is like, break it, Normie. And I go, and he goes, tap, and I go, fucking break it. I go, break it. I don't give a fuck. Because that's what they teach you in jiu-jitsu is not to tap.
Yeah.
I've seen Nathan Peets put up how much a jiu-jitsu coach gets.
How much?
Maybe like 78.
Oh,
Yeah.
Coach?
78K.
78K?
Yeah.
That's right, eh?
For just a normal.
Yeah, just teach. And he's like, should I do it? I was like, "Bro, you get pumped by your own kids.
Oh.
It was filthy too.
He said something about just doing a female-only one. Nah, I'm joking. No, he didn't.
Chicko, how you been, bro? What's been happening? Obviously, we see you all the time, but people haven't listened to you. How was Europe? How was footy? Where you at right now?
It's been a while, since I've jumped on it. It was good. We had fun over in France. Like me and Tash were just talking about it before. How much we miss it. Like you actually don't miss it until you. Actually, you don't miss it until you like move away. It was so good over there. It was me, Norms, Jimmy, Cal, and Kurt Dillon. We had Jason Batiri playing for this team called Lesignon, and we had a good 6 months, man. It was so much fun where we live, especially on the border of France and Spain. Done a bit of traveling, went over to England. England and Leeds wasn't as good. Obviously, didn't have as much.
Obviously.
Yeah, nowhere near.
Like they were down in London, and I got the opportunity to go in London. Should have went to London, but
what happened there? What
oh no, because I lived in Leeds before.
Tell the truth.
What?
money.
Ego, man.
Yeah, possibly a bit of
Tell the truth.
No, a bit
man.
of both. Bit of both.
What do you mean
but-
ego? Like, what do you mean?
I don't know. Maybe because he wasn't the first one there or something. I don't
Oh,
know.
so you got
Oh no, that wasn't it. Fucking no, it wasn't.
No,
No,
didn't
no,
you get
I'm
injured?
just-
I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're just saying.
I'm just
That
You're
was where
saying-
the king hit
You're
come
saying
from.
not listening.
No, it wasn't because he wasn't the first one there. It was I'm just tossing it
Yeah.
up.
Oh,
but
okay.
I was in his ear. I was like, bruh, come here, come here. He's like, nah, I've been to Leeds, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, exactly. So why would you like go back there? Anyways, that's just my take.
Yeah,
on it.
on the guy at the guy at the club of Bradford where I went to, I forgot his name now, but he was very convincing.
Yeah.
Brian Noble, legend, good bloke. You know the Nobby?
one of the guys,
He was, man, he was unreal. And the club was mad, but obviously like the boys won it and that. And I got injured. But we had a good time. Done a bit of travelling. Now I came back, and then I'm back working with Sterlo, concreting. I thought I actually enjoy it a lot because working.
Yeah,
with
you
the
don't
hands.
mind. Yeah, you like
I
a
don't-
day's
yeah.
work.
Good
eh?
crew.
Good crew, and
Good
just
crew
like out
helps.
in the sun, you're just friggin' digging in.
Is Kurt still there? Is Kurt still
Yeah,
there?
KDL's still there. He's 2IC now.
Is he?
No, but you know what I mean.
Oh, is that what he's saying?
Self-proclaimed,
Yeah,
self-proclaimed
so I
2IC.
see.
Bro, he'd
Yeah,
be
I've
mad.
said-
On,
I've said
he'd be
that
mad on
before.
bodies, I reckon. Kurt.
Oh,
Yeah,
he'd be so good.
Yeah,
He was
he could do
so
solos.
Oh, he actually was really sick the other day, and he there's everyone's got Yetis, like Yeti water bottles, and Kurt's like one of them blokes that just like similar to Leary, just don't give a f. I don't give a f. And he was like
Swear on me,
coughing. Yeah, don't give a fuck. He'd be coughing. He'd be just coughing, and then he'd like blow out of his nose, and snot will just go everywhere. He's like, you know, Leary's go, and then just wipe his like. I caught Leary one day just. At that time
Yeah.
when he freaking blew out a piece of phlegm and just wiped it on the side of the couch of the bed. But that was a bit like Kurt was walking around the job site and seen one of the boys' water bottles, drank it, and now last week he was out of work for the whole week. So he's the best. But back there working with the boys, and now I'm moving up to North Queensland.
What's up there?
Home. I always thought I was going to always move back home, but I never thought until I got this job opportunity to go up there and work for this Indigenous school called Darrigan College.
Yep.
Yeah, and just pretty much teaching like the rugby league side of it.
Sick.
So,
Yeah,
and I think it's because me and my partner, me and Clarissa, was sort of with each other the whole throughout France and England and that. We came back to Sydney and it was like wasn't really our vibe anymore. Went up there for 2 weeks over the break and over Christmas break, and then sort of just fell in love with it and just want to sort of slow down a bit. So
Sydney
Back to land.
Sydney is a lot, eh? Sydney is
back
a
to
lot.
country.
Just costs a lot to live here. I don't know. We're what Sydney?
Sydney? Yeah, I don't know.
It's still
It
sick.
is.
Hey,
It
don't
is
get me
fun
wrong,
though.
it's
Don't.
fucking sick.
It's
the
so
grouse.
sick.
It's still
It's
the
so sick,
grouse.
but it's just not our vibe anymore. But like we go there 6 months. If we don't like it, we'll always come back. Like
Yeah,
it's
100%.
always come back, and that's the beauty about. I think also living in France, how they go about.
It's very similar up there.
Yeah.
Oh.
How they go about living. You know what I mean? It's more quality of life, not quantity, and it's just. The French lifestyle was just like.
They've nailed it, eh? The French.
Oh, they just work for the week. You know what I mean? Like
Barely.
barely. And they have the 12 till 2 break, the siesta, and we just fell in love with it and the sort of this kickback lifestyle that they have and what they live like. So
Yeah. Come back to Sydney, everyone just trying to step on top of everyone.
and then it's like you have to work 6 days a week and it's normal, and then have to cram up 48 hours of whatever you want to do in like 48 hours. It's just so stupid. Like I don't want to work fucking 6 days. It's dumb.
Do you reckon you go
I think-
fishing and that up there?
You already know. Next time you guys see me, I'll be on horseback.
Oh,
God.
what will you be wearing? Nothing.
Lycras.
Have you seen the movie Django?
Oh.
I'm the
Oh,
Jamie
Samuel
Foxx
L.
of it.
Jackson.
Bro, he plays that role
Leo.
well in that.
Plays it so. Oh, Leo. Holy.
But yeah.
So yeah, send me break your. Do you want to talk about it or nah?
I don't know what you're talking about.
How was the weekend?
Weekend was really nice. It was very special. Very special. Had one of my boys' weddings on. It was one of those. Have you guys watched Bridgerton? It's like a TV show on Netflix.
No.
It's,
Yeah.
it's like, it's just like,
I've been to the
just
place
the
where it's
venue.
been filmed in England.
oh,
Yeah, the
what were you
big-
doing there?
Just taking the land back.
Touche. Yeah, no. So I had my mate's wedding. It was really nice. Good turnout. It was a big it was one of those weddings. I reckon they would have fucking dropped like 300-400K on it.
Oh,
What?
what?
Yeah.
That much?
Well, they got like 2 big coaches. Like There's probably like 300 people, 200 people there.
The people you hang around is big hitters too. Let's
It's
not
just
forget.
Trev. It's just Trev, you know.
Oh,
and then
That's
What
true.
is he? The online gambler, eh?
poker player, yeah.
Poker player.
Yeah. And then they had like 5 or 6 videographers. They had
Yeah.
like full-on chefs, 4-course meal.
How was the spread?
I don't even eat.
Yeah. So you wouldn't even touch it.
Took a
eh?
deep breath.
Yeah,
I didn't
as
even
soon
eat.
as I jumped on the bus, man, I was just out the back. My love is alive. Just fucking,
Go for a
just
piss,
on the
lose the
pit,
appetite.
just
eh?
on the
Gone.
piss, man. Just drinking with the boys. Like, and then, but when we went on the bus, heaps of our old boys from like fucking 8-9 years ago had all flown in from US. So I jumped on the bus and seen them. I was like, holy cow. And
We're
then-
on here. We're on
Yeah,
here.
we were on straight away. It was hugs and kisses all around, a few tears, but Shorty's galore, man.
Yeah.
You know.
How'd you
That
go?
was nice.
Yeah, not bad, man. I you know, got a few numbers.
Your lips are chapped from licking your lips, yeah.
Yeah, fucking soaking wet. No, but yeah, no, it was a nice wedding, man, and I sort of like changed my whole perception of weddings and relationships. Really, I sort of was sitting there and I was like, fuck, I could probably
Different little
probably
avenue
do
to
this
go
in the
through.
next 30, 40 years.
Different little avenue.
No, it was just nice. It was just like love was in the air, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And everyone just had those wedding goggles on, so it was easy to play my duck magic tricks.
What's some of the tricks you got?
No. Yeah, I took a deck of cards up there, you know, throwing a few magic tricks out, some balloon animals to the kids, dancing with the old ladies, you know. Fuck, it was funny though. I was dancing with my mate's auntie, you know, trying to, the good guy vibes. If anyone's watched Wedding Crashers, you know, Vince Vaughn in the flesh. So I'm dancing with her and. Fuck, we're there for about 5 minutes. I'm like, all right, let's wrap this up. I wanted to go have a ciggy. Smoke, cigarette. And then I went to go like, oh, thank you. And I went to walk away and she's like squeezes onto my hands. And I was like, oh, wait, got a little stage 5 clinger here. And I'm like, so I'm like, fuck. And I'm like, oh, okay, you know, dancing for a bit. Bro, I was on the dance floor for an hour with this old lady for ages. But
And then?
One more song. One more song.
yeah, it paid off. And then
Is that one of those numbers, is it?
Yeah. This is something you have to do at a wedding if you're single. You know what I mean? Like you have to go find the bride or the bride or fucking thing's mum,
When we
groom's
say
mum.
auntie, what kind of auntie are we talking about?
Oh no, like, you know, 26, 27. No, like I'm talking like 50s, 60s. You know, so because what happens is that the single lady's like, oh, look at like.
Yeah,
This guy wearing a beige suit, you know, and the dress code's black. And
was it actually?
yeah. Trev looks at me, he's standing at the altar, and he goes, and I was like, that's not me, you know what I mean?
That's exactly who you are.
So, yeah, it was a good day, man. It was a good day.
That's good. Did they have the kick on? You know, everyone does the kick ons the next day. Did
Oh
they do that?
yeah. So we did the recovery at
drinks.
Seb's place, but with that, everyone ripped in the whole night. No one pretty
straight
much
through.
slept. Yeah, so they went straight through. They had like a private chef there. Fuck, he cooked like a 4 or 5 course meal.
Oh, I
Had
seen
the
them
U-
steaks,
had the UFC cranking.
That's a good day, man.
Yeah, good recovery.
Yeah, it was
UFC.
nice.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
Bit of thisk getting about. But I was knackered, eh? Empty.
Anything else?
Why were you empty?
Man, I think
Santa
that-
made his deliveries.
I think your loyal listeners need to know, man.
No. There's
do.
nothing.
They
There's
do.
nothing. There's
They have
nothing
a
to
right,
tell.
man.
There's
They
nothing
have a
to
right.
tell.
Your loyal listeners, they want to know.
There's nothing to tell.
So
What's,
not-
what's the latest on the girl from last week? Obviously, people have been tracking this.
I
little
mean,
story.
I'll be honest with you guys. It's like it's a scary time, man. It's a scary time, and I'm not. There's just too much on the board to like to you know. It's just not the right time. I don't know. I'm just not. I don't know. You know what I mean?
So she's gone. Is that what you basically?
I just don't want to hurt anyone, you know. But who knows? She's not gone. She's not
Does
gone.
she
No.
listen to this or no?
Yeah, she listens.
Does she?
They all listen.
Yeah.
They all. It's not that they.
You listen
It's not that they need to. It's they want to.
Yeah. Nice.
Not good
Back
one.
on, we used to have a little segment called Conspiracy Corner back in the day. We got Chicko here. You've teed up the notes here. So
Oh, you're
do you want the
facing-
notes?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd love them. I'd love them. Thanks.
And let's all put our listening hats on.
Yeah.
And just don't butt in if you don't know.
Yeah.
Or don't butt in if just.
This is
just
conspiracy
let it flow, let it
corner.
flow.
Are we allowed
Yeah.
to ask questions though?
Yeah, we're allowed to ask questions,
no.
but we're also
This is more of a not so much proof, yet it's what you feel.
Yeah. So you can ask questions. You can, but
yeah.
this is a safe space.
I can't bring anything. I can't bring anything up.
No,
at the
but,
moment.
like, you
know
can
what I mean?
ask
If I say
questions.
something, you just can't just like go into it
Okay.
too much.
No,
You
so,
can't
so
go like,
what's the
no.
fun of the
So
conversation?
like you
No,
can
just
ask
listen,
questions
just
on how you
You're a
feel.
dictator.
yeah.
So you can go off the back of what you think. Okay, so guys, welcome to Conspiracy Corner. I'm here with the biggest conspiracy theorist, if that's even a fucking word, in Australia right now. Going straight off the bat, obviously Taylor Swift's been on everyone's screens over the last couple of weeks. Number one, Chicko, what are your thoughts on Taylor Swift is working with the NFL?
True. Taylor Swift. This is, like I said, this is what I believe / feel.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of like some sort of medium, but not really.
Hey, no, if you feel it.
But I've been doing a little bit of research,
Yes.
and Taylor Swift. I might be wrong, might be right, but I think I'm right. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, their PR agents,
Yeah.
are both. I think they're both working with BlackRock. BlackRock is Jay-Z and
Yeah,
your
yeah,
brother's company, Puff Daddy.
P. Diddy.
Aren't they?
BlackRock.
Oh no, sorry, not bad.
Corporation?
BlackRock, sorry, Rock
Rock
Nation.
Nation.
Rock Nation, sorry,
Okay, yeah.
sorry. BlackRock, they're both. There's the PR for BlackRock.
BlackRock is an investment firm.
Oh,
Holes in it already.
Rock Nation,
Yeah.
Rock Nation. Sorry.
Okay.
So Rock Nation, okay, so you don't believe that she's working with the NFL, but she's working with Rock Nation, who you believe is run by
Jay-Z and the elites,
Illuminati.
but also Illuminati. But the Illuminati, and also when you see like these celebrities, it's Hollywood. You
Yes.
remember, it's Hollywood.
Yes.
When Hollywood is playing the play, when you see all these celebrities, either celebrities getting in trouble or a big show, there's always something.
Smoke.
Where there's smoke, there's fire. There's always something that some sort of agenda
Yes.
that the elites are trying to push. That's what I'm going to say. Follow the money.
Follow the money. Okay, moving on to number two. You're big on this. I know that you've called me up a few sleepless nights and talked to me about this. We're living in a simulation.
True, very true. Very true. I believe we're living in a simulation. Why I believe that?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to explain now.
No, we've got plenty of time.
You got plenty of time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why are we living in a simulation?
Well, because the people that run, I believe, the people that run this so-called this universe or this simulation, right? They're all about dissecting our power, our energy.
Yeah.
The energy. That's why I believe the moon is a soul harvesting star, like a satellite.
Okay.
Ah, I've never
So
thought of it like that.
whenever that's why there's a lot of like conflict in the world. So when you get conflict, the emotion that you release internally, because we're just carbon creatures, right? We're all
Adam.
atom matters or whatever. That's what
Vibrations.
vibration. That's why when we have conflict like white versus black or like this country versus this country, it's always under stress, under scrutiny. So when you release these sort of energy,
It
you
goes
release
up.
them to the moon or to the people
Yeah.
that control this plane. And we're on the third plane at the moment, which is like the plane of what's it called? Like this is third dimension, so it's all materialistic stuff. So a lot of things is always like, get a car, get all these things that are outside influence instead of the answer, which is you guys have said, which is within. That's why you need to sometimes disconnect to reconnect. and that's why the Hollywood
Yeah.
is always playing the show. That,
So where's the moon
To
coming?
keep us.
Therefore,
keep
goes
us.
into the
So-
Travis Kelce
But
and Taylor Swift
what's
thing.
the actual
Go Norms. Go Norms.
Yeah,
go
go.
Norms.
simulation?
Hey,
You've
story
explained
doesn't-
it.
you think-
no.
So what
This
you're
is simulation that they keep you around this wheel, a simulating wheel that
To keep our energy going up.
yes,
Ah.
energy going. So what happens? They think that what they say is like you wait, you're born, you go to school, you get a house, whatever, and then you die. And when you die, they say, oh, the white light appears or whatever, and then boom, and then you're going back into the simulation again, like a wheel, and then you rebirth, and that's why they're trying to stop us.
So they're blocking our third eye, as you're,
Well,
what you're
pretty
saying.
much. That's why they don't want to stop you from going within. That's why they want to stop you from going within to find out who the real creator is, which is yourself. And they give you all these other outside influence, which are cars, houses, all these things that don't really matter. And
Just to block our chakras.
yeah, pretty much.
That's
You
what
know
I'm
what I mean?
saying.
Just
I'm
to block
on
your
the same page.
Chakras, and then
Do you feel like people in a third world country would be a lot more happy than us if that's the case?
well, yeah, definitely.
That's a good question.
Definitely. If you know the what's that book the
Four Agreements.
no.
Wow, what a book.
That guy that
stole
came-
my cheese.
The gratitude book. The gratitude book.
No, I haven't read that one yet.
Project. There's something project.
Ice Project.
The Resilient Project.
Okay.
That book. What that book's about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
he got the gratitude thing from kids in the third world countries.
So you've obviously never had
Coming from a
barley
third
belly.
world country. Yeah.
What do you say?
You've never seen a barley
Well, yeah, that's sorry.
I'm on the same page,
Yeah.
and I love what you're
This
throwing
is
out
what
there.
this is what I believe and also feel. So, I think
How
a lot
do
of
you
us-
unblock the third eye? Is a quick question before we move on. How do we stop our energy from going up to the moon?
Wait, sorry. If the energy goes up to the moon, what do they do with the energy from the moon?
That's it's a soul harvesting. So it's probably pretty much like do you know what the Matrix scene where
Oh,
he
like
gets
when
a battery?
Yeah, when you're plugged
So
in.
the people that they're in these people that are running this world, they're not humans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not in flesh or whatever. They're interdimensional beings.
So this is potentially
This is
keeping
a
them.
lot.
This interdimensional.
I
So
love
what they
this
want,
stuff. I love this stuff.
they're not so much that like they don't feed off food. They feed off your energy.
Oh.
So when you have, say for instance,
Oh, I'm on the same page.
they
I'm
feed,
on the
feed off
same
your
page.
negative energy, so you would have a lot. No,
Oh, so you're one of the top dogs there.
so you are a soul
the main
house star.
dish.
But I'm saying so. That's
Yeah.
why when the new wave of consciousness is raising, this is the age of Aquarius. So everyone's getting woken up slowly. That's why, like say for instance, everyone's starting ice baths, everyone's starting breath work, everyone's starting to realize that these materialistic human-made things doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So, what do you reckon that they're trying to bombard us with all these like Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce, all these things to try and put us back in the corner?
Distract us.
Okay.
Distract us from, it's all a show. It's Hollywood.
Well, that's interesting. You've given me something to think about there, Chicko.
Thank you.
So, okay, moving on to number 3. Beyonce, Jay-Z, and someone you've looked up to majority of your life, P. Diddy, are Illuminati leaders.
They're all, I believe, yeah.
We did it bad, man.
Yeah, Playboy.
Oh, shit. So, are these 3 Illuminati leaders or...
They're not Illuminati leaders, they're Illuminati puppets.
Oh.
The real leaders are
These guys that we were just referring to.
the people that
Dimensional.
Kanye talks about.
Oh, I see.
And I don't want to get, I don't want to use the J word, but
What's the J word?
Jordans. All right. Well, we'll move along from that one. We pretty much already covered it at the simulation. Number 4. Number 4. Moving on to number 4. This one I know. No. Shut up. This one I know. Okay. right. Well, moving on to number 4.
Episode, holy shit.
Normie's big on this one. We know that. We know during COVID he spent a lot of time on the killer whales and humpback whales, and this very topic: aliens built the Egyptian pyramids. So, Chicko.
As I said before, like the people, I believe the people that built the pyramids. So what I believe in is there was gods, right? Before, that's where Atlantis came from, and everything. There were these gods, and these gods that came to Earth to harvest gold. You know what I mean?
Are they the anarchy?
Wait, I reckon.
Yes, correct. They're one of the anarchy.
Yeah,
But
the
the
anarchy.
anarchies can be translated to, the Greek gods.
Yeah.
Zeus and all that, and
Uncle Zeus.
all the different cultures, all different religions have their gods or whatever.
Yeah.
But these gods that made the pyramid, I believe, are the anarchies or anarchies.
Do you reckon? And this is just going on.
It's actually
topics.
true. That's been written on these emerald tablets
I've.
that they have years ago.
Wait, honestly, if we were getting harvested, it would be the farmer's market of harvesting and going up to the moon. So I'm just going off what you've told me on the other bullet points, right? So do you believe that the pyramids could have potentially been one of the things that transfers our energy up to the moon, potentially? Are they
Could they reckon there was water running through it? It used to be like a massive electrical thing.
Yes.
Is that what they reckon? Also, that could be one of it. Well, one of the theories is there's a king's chamber. We went to the king's chamber, and they reckon they called the king's chamber because they reckon the king used to sleep in it. But when you sit in it, it's very, very small.
Yeah.
So what happens is, it was when you take psychedelics, right? Mushrooms, DMT, stuff like that. You travel into another plane. So we're on the third plane.
Mm-hmm.
The third plane, and then you travel up to there's a 12, and they're called the planes or dimensions.
Yeah.
Right. So when you go into the king's chamber, there's an electric magnetic current that shoots through you, I believe, and then it transfer your consciousness into the other planes, other dimensions. So a lot of ideas / a lot of I suppose communications with the higher powers came from them. And also what you could relate it back to is when you meditate / when you say, for instance, when you keep still and you're by yourself and you have these thoughts in your head of, a lot of creative people have it or whatever, and these ideas, right? You call ideas or whatever, comes up. That could be another way of explaining,
Different
why people get inventions and stuff like that, because they're connected. They're so connected with the higher plane. That's when you come back to the thought of, is it really me thinking this, or am I being sent a message? Or it couldn't be sent a message, but it's my higher self, tapping into that frequency of that plane, and then giving you this idea of building whatever it might be. Yeah. And also, it could be like also when you go around someone or whatever, and then you connect with your high self, and you're like, oh, man, that feeling of, man, that person's not right, or something. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. When you do connect back with yourself, your inner self, instead of all these materialistic things, that's when you're one with yourself, and you can project your consciousness to these levels or whatever it might be. But it's only a small glimpse. But when you take DMT and stuff like that, that's when you open portals, open yourself to allow the elites or interdimensional beings to come into you, and then it might be just a slight thing. For instance, like you might create some sort of habit, like it might be a gambling habit, might be a drinking habit or might be a habit.
I've been in some dimensions, man. Holy shit.
But you know what I mean? So when the king's chamber was there, that's what they believed it to be for the kings and the more the elites, or the anarchies to get in there, and they get transferred to another dimension to get these messages.
Well, there's a lot of research at the minute about psychedelics, isn't
there? Get these research, but you got to be careful with psychedelics.
Have you done DMT before?
No, I haven't.
Have you done DMT?
Yeah, I have.
When was the first time?
2020.
You do it?
What the hell when you playing?
I want to
rugby?
talk properly.
No. But the thing with DMT is it's a natural chemical in your. Oh, it's a natural.
Herb.
No,
And
it's not a
spice.
herb. It's a.
Your body releases.
It releases in your brain, so everyone is able to tap into that frequency, or tap into that your higher self. So you can do it, but simply by breathing.
Oh,
That's a part of it.
Oh, actually, yeah.
That's-
Krusty was telling me about
That's
that.
why
breath
breath
work.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
30 breaths in and
A
out.
good little lesson.
All right, well, let's move on from that. I appreciate it.
So that's my
no.
beliefs on, because so say for instance, like all these ideas or all these things that get built at Atlantis or whatever, like they can't.
Keep going back to Atlantis.
No, but this is part of it. Atlantis and the pyramids are a part of the whole construction of the
old
anarchies
days.
and
Oh.
you know, because you can't build these things. And how
Are
they
there
gonna have these
anarchies?
tools?
Do you reckon there's still anarchies left at the moment? Are they in hiding or like? Are they...
Interdimensionally, they're the people. They're the ones that are controlling this
Right.
this simulation / this plane.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. All right, well, moving on for that. That's food for thought when I get home. That's for sure. All right. Let's make this.
And I might stress this here that I could be like I might not be on the right timeline or whatever, but I know this is this is
fucking
around
something,
the same
Yeah.
sort of.
I don't think
whatever.
anyone's checking the timeline, to be fair.
Oh no!
No one's gonna question you.
What are some of the
actually-
planes above the third plane? Well, what are the other 9?
Well, the other night, like
Emirates,
it comes
yeah.
from the third is physical. Like this is what, because that's why all of our senses, or not senses, but everything right now what you see is like
Touch,
feel. It's all physical. You know, it's what you feel or whatever. So that's why scientists or whatever like are always like, oh, how can you explain it? They want proof. You know what I mean? And that's why a lot of us are controlled by our lower chakras, the third chakra, like the root chakra, which is like everything's physical, like, you know, like alcohol, cars, materialistic shit.
Yeah.
And then the fourth plane is, I think the fourth plane's more light. It's just light. But
The
it's hard for me to
waiting
explain.
room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
waiting
not
room of
physical,
planes.
it's spirit. So, like, say for instance, you take away us, the physical part of us, the flesh and that, we're just light. We're carbon.
matter.
We're carbon. You know what I mean?
Let there be light. Part of the Bible.
It's part of the Bible. So if you read through the Bible properly or whatever, like take everything out of the Bible, and if you understand the words in the Bible, it's
Reflection of that.
it's similar, but like, yeah.
Yeah.
But obviously the Bible now it's been tampered with and
tampered
stuff,
with.
and a lot of.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Wow, worse than
Or have you read the like?
what?
Well,
Chapter
the Bible,
one-
the Bible
chapter
comes.
3:16.
You got to understand
John,
the
Matthew.
the Bible comes
Yeah.
from
John.
King James. They're called. That's why they're called
Yeah.
King James Bible, but it comes from King James.
Oh,
King
so it's
James
not
was a
the
person.
original Bible.
the Hebrew one.
Oh, okay. Well, let's move on from that. We'll look into it. We'll look into that in the coming weeks. These next two, let's keep the ball rolling. The flat Earth theory.
Yeah, so that goes back to what I was saying about.
Anarchy.
Yeah,
Do you believe the world is
Atlantis?
flat?
it's not so much flat. We're like in a plane.
Oh, I
It's
see.
similar to flat. Like the thing is, yeah, I believe
you
we
think
live in a
there's-
plane, so it's just like
We're in the physical plane, and that
phys-
plane's
yeah,
flat.
it's physical plane. Like I don't know if it's physical plane, but it's just like
It just is.
so. Say for like yeah,
Okay.
I don't. I just,
All right, and then this is the last one, and I think we can all get our beaks a bit wet on this one. Area 51, is it home to a lot of aliens? And I know that
well, I reckon
you've always asked the question: is there female and male aliens? And I never realized why until we started living together. So, anyways, take it away.
Oh yeah, I think so. I think so. If you from what Bob Lazar says, the guy that was on Joe Rogan and that, and he talks about going to Area 51, working on Area 51. There's too much information that he says that seems that he's making it up. So there's definitely aliens there, but the thing is, I don't necessarily think that aliens, I don't necessarily aliens are like so physical, if you know what I mean. Like, I think it depends what frequency. I think like it depends what frequency you're on. if you can physically see the alien.
So with all the alien spotting or the UFO spotting, what do you reckon that is?
Oh, it's called Project. Is it Blue Light? Blue Light? Or,
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
it's they reckon they're going to stage a alien invasion.
Oh, did
But
they
I
do
reckon
that in
aliens.
Miami?
Hey,
Wasn't there pretend like 10?
there's been heaps of alien like sightings lately. So I think aliens have always been here because really, let's come think of it. Think of you as a person or whatever. You're actually human beings are aliens to this Earth.
What?
But like think about it. Like if we were meant for this Earth,
Yeah.
like we wouldn't get sunburnt and shit. We were able to survive easily. And we were able to survive for like hundreds of years.
I feel like we're doing a pretty good job.
Yeah. I don't think we are. But like, yeah.
Well,
But
okay.
we're sort of aliens to this place because we have to adapt somehow. We're not actually made. You know what I mean?
So do you believe
Say
that?
for instance, like you're a fish, you are a fish. But like you like platypus, like they can go in the water and that they're just born and that's the way they are. Us, we have to put sunscreen on and stuff. There's certain things that
we can breathe oxygen and stuff though.
Yeah.
Like, if we weren't meant
Do you
for it,
think
it
that
would-
we've adapted over time?
we've been
To survive.
genetically engineered from the Anarchy. That's what I believe.
Oh, that's interesting.
To survive.
No. There's a lot of takeaway here. There's a lot of stuff to take away.
Well, you
here.
asked me to come on. And
No.
this is what-
This is the shit that gets me jacked.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. But
That's what keeps me up.
thank
2
you
a.m.
so much for conspiracy theory. I'm gonna
Conspiracy theory
Yeah, the
corner?
conspiracy corner.
I like that, actually.
And
Yeah.
now we move on to the next topic, which is when was the last time you had sex? No, I'm just joking.
Yesterday.
Oh.
Dumb man. Dumb man.
Don't do that.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it. He tried to get me the other day, and I was like, no, that's disrespectful.
So
What you
everyone that's
guys have
watching-
built here. But you and Scope used to do it. You and Scope used to do it.
Speaking of,
Can I grab this real quick? All right.
come from?
So, I mean, yeah, there you go.
Nice.
what do you got?
All-Star Weekend, obviously, go back into the normal plane. NBA All-Star Weekend, what are your thoughts on it?
Didn't watch it.
It's lost its buzz, though.
Oh,
hasn't
yeah,
it? You see all the
it's
boys
lost its
complaining
buzz.
about it?
Yeah.
I keep seeing this. Everyone complain about who's it? Jaylen Brown. How he won the dunk.
No,
And he dunked over
Kai
what's that
Cenat.
guy's
did he
head?
win? He didn't win, did he?
No, he didn't. The
Mac-
young kid won
Mac
again.
McClung.
Oh, okay.
But they were complaining
That's how
about
much
him.
I watched it. Yeah.
Yeah, they were complaining about
How he
his,
jumped over the
techie.
midget. Yeah.
He jumped. No, of course.
Yeah, midget.
But he was supposed to do a dunk and dab at the same
Yeah.
time, like dunk while he was dabbing. But he dunked, and then when he landed, he did it like that.
Isn't Dad like 2012?
Yeah. But I think it was a remake of one of his old dunks in high school.
Oh, okay.
So it was pretty gaming. But
Yeah, I didn't watch it to be fair.
Yeah,
but
I didn't
did you
watch
watch it. Did you watch any?
No, I just see all the
Dame
reactions.
got man of the match, didn't he?
Yeah,
Your boy,
two, yeah.
your boy.
Oh, actually,
Supposedly.
The
Yeah,
points
he
are
is
like
boy.
200 points.
Yeah,
in the game.
200 plus.
You had some ideas about this, didn't you, Simi? About changing it up?
Oh, the NRL.
NBA,
NRL All-Star.
NBA.
Oh no, we were talking about the NRL All-Star Week.
No, you're playing one-on-ones for...
Oh yeah, so in
that'd be
NBA,
mad.
Yeah, 100%.
NBA to like make it like, say for example, you have like 1-on-1 or 3v3,
Yeah.
and then you obviously pick your other players, and they put up like $1 million, so it creates some urgency for 3 players to fucking get after it.
To
You know
get
what I mean?
moving.
They,
Do you know
were, they
what-
were buzzing over like 100, like I know it's a lot of money.
500k each. Yeah.
Is that what they were getting for the in-season
Yeah.
tournament?
So whoever won, so the team that won, every player got 500,000 each.
Oh, I thought it was like 100,000, which is still like a lot of money.
Yeah,
for
no,
them.
it was 500
500 each.
each.
Oh,
Do you know
wow.
the It's on YouTube. The USA team when they done like they used to do the training practices with like three bounces.
Oh,
you ever
yeah,
watch
cool.
that?
Yeah,
That's mad.
King of the court.
King of the court.
Yeah.
Who'd win? Would you go KD?
Kevin KD.
Yeah.
What?
Everyone sort of says that, one-on-ones.
The post up 1-on-1s
yeah.
like it's on YouTube.
LaMelo Ball, I reckon. He's a hater, bro. He's a hater.
I'm not a hater. I'm a big fan.
He's a hater.
I was going to get some of his shoes this morning, but they're all sold out.
He's you off now, Puma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Puma. But yeah, I was talking about how we couldn't make the NRL, because I watched the NRL Indigenous game. Like the game was good, but I just think like like the crowd was pretty small. I know it was raining, but I think it was like it would be so much cooler if they did like a lead up, like an all-star week where they did like all the best kickers, like whatever. Like you get the kickers, you get the 100-meter sprints, you get
What's
like
that NFL? What do they do?
they do the like
Pro
yeah,
Bowl?
do Pro Bowl, yeah. And then
yeah, that'll be cool.
and then like even if you get two of the top dogs in the NRL to like draft a team up,
Yeah,
and you draft your team,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Just to
Yeah.
like create a bit more buzz around it.
but does that take away?
And
from
then whoever
their-
loses, like one player dies. No, I'm joking. It's a sacrifice to the anarchy.
Does that take away? Does that take away from their like they do all their culture stuff?
Well, I mean, like,
Reckon?
no, you
Isn't
can.
that why they do it?
I mean, yeah, they do that. They
Yeah.
do that, but you can
Maori.
fucking. Someone has to get sacrificed.
yeah,
Yeah, it does, but I guess like during the week, if you might not even draft a side or whatever,
Yeah.
but
Just some ideas.
just to like you even shine some light on more on the game, you
Yeah.
know, on that game, because I think it was. I didn't even know it was on. I thought it was on the following week.
Like even those like little skill challenges would be cool. For,
Yeah, just
say,
like
halves to go
kicking,
through.
passing, like
Yeah,
fucking.
pass through a ring. Zigzag,
Yeah,
bit of
exactly.
40-20.
Yeah, drop goal from fucking halfway, something like that.
yeah, true.
Like it's the writing's on the wall. So whoever's running the NRL, like it's like enough's enough. You know what I mean? Like put the names on the back of jerseys. Like
Yes.
like
How
let
far do
the
you reckon
boys
that
pick
is
their
away?
numbers, man. Let the boys wear what they want to wear.
far
Like
do you
grow
reckon
the
that's
game,
away?
you weird freaks.
5 years?
Yeah.
Grow the
5
game.
years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll be mad if you can pick your own number. What number would you be?
69. No. And I look you in the eye as a man and tell you that. No. Nah, it wouldn't be 69. It would probably be 11, eh?
11?
I just
Yeah?
like 11, yeah. Number one on, like, you know, number 11 on the field, number one in your hearts.
Who
What
would
about-
win a skill comp? You reckon?
Out of us,
No, just NRL.
Normie.
No, NRL.
Jealous. NRL skill comp, I reckon it would be Sean Johnson.
Yeah, I reckon too.
Yeah.
Oh, he was going to be my pick too.
Yeah. So who would you pick now that
Reece
I've picked?
Walsh, no?
Nah, not.
Ren would be good.
Yeah, kick
Yeah, Ran actually. He's just
He'd
a
be able
freaky
to,
fella.
He'd be able to just kick him through those passing holes, I reckon.
Oh,
good.
yeah.
I'm just trying to think.
Yeah, there'll be some
Nath
so
would be up there.
talented.
Nath would be up
Yeah.
there.
They could even do like a little strongman comp, you know, and then just have like a little 20, 50K Bunsen on whoever wins it.
Yeah.
Just
Ooh, that'd be nice.
you know, and then it gives like, you know, the NRL just some incentive to play harder during the year, during the 50 game year.
It is long, eh?
Yeah, it's so long. Holy shit.
Footy season come around. You guys getting like start to miss it or anything?
Oh, I'm playing footy, so
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm playing footy, but yeah, nah. I'm excited, more excited than anything to be a spectator and
Are you past that phase where you're like, I was like this, where I didn't really watch it, but now I actually really enjoy just being a fan
I
again?
love watching highlights, eh?
Yeah, highlights are fun, eh? Yeah.
And then I'll just go into the little YouTube hole with just watching like old Broncos versus Cowboys, old games of like the mad like rivalry, the derbies and that.
That was a good derby for a bit,
Just
eh?
Mango and that,
those
watching
boys.
Mango.
Yeah. Who are you supporting this year? Who's your team?
Oh
you'd have to go Cowboys, eh?
yeah, nah. I want to go. Maybe Bronx, man.
They're cool,
Bronx,
they're cool.
Bronx.
Yeah.
Always Broncos at heart. Always.
Away.
Fair chance too. They're cool.
Wait, so you guys both go for Broncos, eh? Us three. I've left the dogs.
Yeah, you've changed
Oh,
that.
have you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Wow.
still throwing it up in between if I go Roosters or take my talents to Broncos. So I feel Broncos, eh?
Do you know, Reddy would be a good little team to get behind. They're kind of like new. Got some
Reddy.
guys. Yeah, they're cool.
Who?
Redcliffe.
Oh,
What did they come last year? They make finals?
7.
Bro, if Munstead went there, I reckon that'd be like top 8 team.
Yeah, they definitely would have. They were looking good at the start of the year. They just lost their shape just with inexperience at the halves.
Yeah. Straight on the money.
You actually know shit. Though.
Yeah.
That's me.
It's just wasted until
Yeah.
chit chat. That's
Yeah.
all it is. Eh?
Actual.
I know
so
too much.
you got your art gallery in 2 weeks? Is that?
Yeah, yeah.
King
Bit
for that.
Yeah, we'll be
stressful.
there.
Bit
Well done.
stressful.
If you want to miss it.
Well done, bro. Well done.
Yeah, a bit stressful. Yeah, a bit stressful. Yeah, I was up late last night, fucking painting. I need to get these two.
When did you promise them?
Nah, I was supposed to have it till next Tuesday to
Oh.
get those all delivered, but
They look good, man.
yeah, that's the devil, eh? Yeah, stressful,
What's next?
stressful.
What's next on them? What
Stressful.
What's
I'm thinking of like, honestly, like, I think my dad called me up for our every 3-year conversation last year, yesterday.
Yeah.
Shout out to the old boy.
Is his name Randall?
Yeah, Randini.
Random
Randini.
name, mate,
He's,
for a Samoan dad?
he's a white boy, man. I told you.
Oh, is he white? Is he?
Yeah, he's white. Like half of my family's white, half of my family's brown. Hence the casual racism. No, no, that's a joke. But anyways, where was I? So, and I was just realized, like, you know, I'm excited to do this art exhibition, but it's like you really just can't wait, like, and just wait for someone to open the door for you, you know, like you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, fuck, I should just hire the own venue out and just pack the cunt out with like 300, 400 people and just sell everything, you know, instead of waiting. I don't know. I'm just on my Kanye West shit, you know. I'm looking at it and I'm like, wait, why do I have to, like...
Bro, you know a million people you could do that.
Yeah.
And I just...
Are you going to sleep there?
What is sleep, though, in the third dimension? Yeah. But, yeah. I don't know, man. I'm just... Something's happening this year. I can feel like something about this year is just...
You're on.
This is the year, you know? This is the year to, like...
I feel that too.
Really just spray paint the walls, you know?
Literally.
Metaphorically speaking. Yeah. I don't know, man. Fucking...
So what? It's definitely happened next week, or when is it? 2 weeks?
I don't know, man. Yeah, it's next week.
Oh, is it actually next week?
29th, yeah.
Oh, 29.
29th.
When's that?
It's a leap year.
Yeah, I know.
So, so someone's getting
That's why-
sacrificed.
Actually, a good omen about leap years in the Chinese numerology.
What is it?
No, it's a really good lucky year to get married.
Oh, okay.
Like, really good.
And you have to celebrate if you get married on that day, you only have to celebrate every 4 years.
What,
That'd be good.
29? Is that, I thought it was 2 years.
Nah, 4.
Oh.
I actually thought it was 11 years.
What?
This whole time I've been fucking wrong. A leap year?
I thought it was every 2
4
years. Is it 2?
Yeah, 4.
What the
Where
hell?
did I get 2 from?
There's actually a
Where the hell did I
conspiracy
get a
about
leap?
leap
I
year.
think I got 2 from TikTok.
But yeah, so no, it's all good. It's all groovy.
All right, we had a random question come from The Good, Bad and the Rugby, which is a podcast over in the UK, and it's for all you guys. Would you rather be on minimum wage for the rest of your life or get $1 million every single year, but you're chased by a snail, and that snail's purpose is to kill you? So if it touches you, you die. What would
I'll
you
take
do?
the million a year.
Yeah, I'd take the million a year.
What would be the strategy to stay alive?
Well, if it was started here, I'd just cruise somewhere else, like New Zealand. How's he going to get to New Zealand?
He's got some family over there.
Oh, so it's every snail? Or just
Nah,
one?
just one
one
snail.
snail.
Their job is to get you for your whole life.
Yeah, but I'll take a million. I'll take the chance because you got $1 million a year. You can have heaps of fun.
But do you
If
guys
get
like?
done
Do you guys see the actual, like,
bigger picture?
the story behind it? Like, death is the snail, and you can make $1 million if you really want to. It's that easy.
Or you can live your life
And a fucking shell.
happy.
Or you can go, you know, do whatever you got to do, man. But that's what the bigger picture of that story is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm taking the mill.
Yeah, I'm taking them. Oh,
How would you stop the snail from touching you?
Hire a security guard, 100K a year.
One,
Just get him following you around. When you're asleep, would be the tricky one.
yeah.
no, you just have two. One work night shift, one work day. The night shift one can be female if that's what you're into.
So is that what the metaphor is? Is like
Like-
death's actually coming for you.
Well, that's how I look at it. No
So you
one's
might as well take the risk.
take
Is
the
that,
risk.
is that that's how I look at it?
Well, like
Yeah,
just how
yeah.
easy that was to be like, I'm going to take the mill. You know what I mean?
What about
Take the chance.
What about let's ramp this up. Say like a mouse or a rat. This moves a bit quicker.
Yeah.
Would you still take the milk? And
Yeah.
that rat's job is to try and get
hone
you.
in.
Yeah.
Fuck that. That's
So
a
all
bit
we have,
Why don't we
have
just
to do
fuck
is
around and
touch
make
you.
it a gorilla? No. Yeah, I would tell you. Of course, you'd take
Take a
it.
mill.
Even if a rat was chasing you.
Yeah.
Maybe just go live on a yacht.
Nah, but rats can swim. If they're from
Can
New
they?
York, yeah, rats can swim.
How
But
far?
how far, man? Before a seagull gets them.
Training
Horror seagull. Nee.
Oh, Just get like a
Put
flock
fake
of
birds
them
on your
Yeah.
yacht.
and tie them from their feet and don't let them go. Yeah. Anyways, yeah.
Yeah, there must be a bigger
Yeah, there is
bigger
a,
picture to look at. That was too easy. You were right, Simi.
Nah, it's more about diving into the conversation of like how you'd stop it.
Ah,
Yeah, snail wouldn't be too scary. I think they started like measuring how quick a snail could move and how long it would take for them to travel to. If they were in England, they'll come into Australia.
Yeah.
They'll go, well, we'll just come here and then fly back after like 12 years or something. They were trying to work it out.
Oh, yeah,
By the
yeah.
time he gets here, they're on their way back, so
Yeah.
they got another
12
free
years.
years. That's not a bad way to look at it.
Mm.
All right, normally we wrap up the podcast when Normie's on with for trivia, but we're going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to play Ship Came Into the Harbour, and it's going to be a knockout tournament. Everyone know how to play?
I'm
How
only
does-
good at this when I'm drunk. I've never played this sober.
We'll go to my left, so I'll come up with the topics. First one to get knocked out. And
So how does it?
So I go, ship came into the harbour with a cargo load of ice cream flavours, and you just go around and say it.
Oh yes.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Ship came into the harbour with a cargo load of past or present Broncos players to my left.
Reece Walsh,
Petro Cividisiva,
Lottie Takiri.
Shane Webkey,
Sam Thaiday,
Wendell Sailor.
Darren Lockyer,
Corey Norman.
Terry Madison.
Oh no, he's out.
Jarrell Yo-Yi,
Justin Hodges.
Did you already say just Willie Cowan?
Andrew McCulloch,
Ezra Man.
Steve Renoff.
Matt Gillette,
Jordan Ricky.
Chris Walker.
Jack Reed,
Oh, about.
Oh.
Fuck, I had a blank, my blank A. I had a mind blank.
All right.
See, I was trying to go like old school.
Yeah.
That's what was hurting me.
Just going to name your own teammates.
Yeah, that's what I started doing. That's what I started
You
doing.
both played for the country,
Fucking, I
buddy.
meant like I wanted to go old school, show respect, you know.
All right, grand final, Chicko versus Normie. Ship came into the harbour with a cargo load of names, guys or girls starting with P.
Peter,
Penny.
Patricia,
Paul.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Paul,
I already said Paul. Pull me off.
All right, boys, that's bang going on an hour.
Oh, Paris, Patua.
Patrick Paduez. That's exactly on an hour. Thanks for tuning in. Any
Prince?
final words, anyone?
Hmm?
Any final words?
Thanks for having me, guys. I leave on Monday, so
Are
next
you
time,
going to
Monday.
come back down and stuff? Or just
yeah,
like,
I'll come then. I'll come back down. But
mate.
next time you guys see me, like I said,
flat out trying to leave Marrickville.
Are you wearing clothes on the horse?
no. I'll
Holy
wear a big sombrero.
Can you do one thing, let your hair grow out too? Have you watched the new Bob Marley movie? Real quick before you.
Nah.
Is it good?
Nah,
It's really good, bro.
Is it?
What would you
Yeah.
rate out of 10?
I would rate it 9.
Oh man,
They
Popcorn.
found a really good actor for it.
I love the accent, eh?
Yeah.
The, Jamaican accent.
Remember when you went through your Jamaican era last year? Yeah. All right. Thanks.
All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe.